What is going on, guys? It's your boy, Big Dylan, and welcome back to another video. Today, what we're going to be doing is doing a Let's Play of Destiny 1. Now, again, this may be pretty pointless and boring to a lot of people, but I really badly want to play through this game again and just basically experience everything again for the first time. I haven't played Destiny 1 in I mean, in a long time. And I just want to play through all the missions. So what we're going to do is I've deleted everything, all of my consumables, everything out of the vault, all my characters. It's all gone. I can't get any of it back. What we're going to do is start fresh. Basically, I had to make this Titan just to be able to delete the other character that I had. So what we're going to do is going to create another fresh character, and yeah, let's just see what happens here. Now I don't know why is it not loading the character that you over to the left? It's really weird. But I'm gonna play a Warlock just because I'm always a Warlock. And what is with the screen? This is really weird. But anyway, what we'll do is I'll quickly do human, female, face. I don't know. I'll do which one? Should we go that one? Let's just do this randomly real quick. Do that. Lip colour. Have something. I don't know that. Blue eyes. Hair. There's one hairstyle I like on this game. I think it's that one. Hair colour. Ooh. Maybe like a brown or something. Marking. Again, don't like the marks. And then we'll just start it up. And we'll just get straight into it. So again, these might be quite long episodes. I know a lot of people probably won't even care about watching this, and that's fine. Just feel free to click out the video, again, if it's not something you particularly want to watch. But I'll try and be quiet throughout the cutscenes, and we'll just experience it together.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning.
Man, I remember watching that cutscene for the first time way back in September on the launch of Destiny 1 when it first came out. I remember I actually got the physical copy off of, I think it was Amazon at the time, and I remember having to wait till about midday for it to arrive. I remember just sat downstairs looking out the window for the postman, just trying to get my hands on the game because I remember playing the beta of the game as well. It was so good. Granted, didn't have the best story ever, but Destiny 1 was truly a unique game that I'll never forget in terms of just how amazing it was to play. So, and hopefully I'll be able to showcase some of that off in this in this video and the other videos that I'll be doing on the Let's Plays of this game. But yeah, I'm just really excited and looking forward to this because, just thinking that some people's first time playing Destiny is Destiny 2, it's just a depressing thought to me. Because Destiny 1 did so many things, at least in my opinion, better than Destiny 2 did, so hopefully we'll see lots of good changes in September anyway with Forsaken, but we'll have to wait and see. Can I have a drink?
Ouch.
Got some lovely water. See, everything's just a lot more dark and spooky. I remember playing this mission for the first time in the beta, and it was kind of like quite spooky. I remember like sort of taking it quite slow, walking everywhere. But man, Destiny 1.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian. Worked. You're alive. You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you? Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still. Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move fast.
It's still a pretty gorgeous game as well, Destiny 1. I do definitely prefer the art style of Destiny 1. Things look a little bit more gritty and raw. I'll just quickly check through on 5. I'm just going to jot it down to 3 because I'm sat back and just chilling out, laying in my chair pretty much, so my aim's not going to be too great. Obviously we've still got the glimmer and the shards, there's nothing I can do about that. But man, the old school Warlock, Voidwalker, got a Happy Horn. Let's see, we can switch to Sunsinger straight away. Right, we're going to do that because Sunsinger is my favourite class in Destiny.
I didn't bring you back just for you to die again. We have to move.
I can hear Fallen, so I'm going to run because it's getting quite spooky. One. I love how, this game.
You can't hear me, right? We are going to die out here.
God, shut up, Ghost.
Trust me on this. We'll be safer inside. Okay, I need to find you a weapon before the Fallen find us. Quiet.
You can hear them all above. Man, I love this game so much. I remember that scared me the first time I ever saw that as well. You can see all the Fallen in this room as well, see all their eyes.
We won't. We need more light. I'll see what I can do.
See them all moving. One up there as well, look.
Another one of these hardened military systems. And a few centuries of entropy working against me.
They're so creepy, they're all just staring.
They're coming for us.
Old school Shanks.
I found a rifle. Grab it.
The Kvostov. The beauty of the weapon.
I hope you know how to use that thing. What was that?
Where did you get the first enemy? Oh, there. Man. I love the feel of this weapon. So nice. The exotic version is pretty cool as well. I'll turn my game volume down as a smidge, because... Oh. Small mag.
There's more ahead. Keep it up.
I just love the Cosmodrome as well. Was such a cool area.
Loot cache.
I remember
Let's
this
see what's
first
inside.
chest as well. I was so happy to get this first chest. See a shotgun as a special weapon. Can't wait for that in September for Destiny 2. Again, it just creates more power fantasy, creates a little bit of variety in gameplay.
Don't touch them.
We'll go under these because CBA shooting those. No, don't kill yourself, you need the XP. There we go. Need the ammo though also. There we go. Let's use a shotgun in a second as well. Might as well. It's kind of like a matador. Ooh. Melee those, why not? Spawn kill. Is there not like a boss site?
The fallen
Sorry.
got a tighter hold
No.
on this place than I thought.
Not on this mission.
Just a little bit further. Let's hope there's something left.
It's on one of the old school E3 reveals that I think, where the boss comes out the wall and one of them gets like a Thunderlord machine gun and one gets patience and time.
Old Cosmodrome. There's got to be something we can fly out of here.
See, I remember seeing stuff like this for the first time as well. I'm just being blown away by it.
Fallen ships, this close to the surface. Move!
Just having this massive spaceship come into the the space, and that was pretty cool for the first time when you ever saw it. And all of these other spaceships. Anyway, let's go get some XP. I can't even double jump yet. Forgot about that. Get baited. No more enemies come out this door. Then wallop. Oh wow, no melee rig. Level 2.
I'm picking up signs of an old jump ship.
So
Could be our
go into your subclass. Get your grenade, the good old solar flare grenades from D1. I love these. I have like a 50 million second cooldown or something. As we don't have any intellect, discipline, or strength at the moment. It's all them.
There's a ship. Clear them out.
Alright. And that's all that. I think that's them all dead anyway.
All right. Let me see if I can get us out of here.
Man, I felt... The nostalgia I get from playing this game is crazy.
It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work. Okay, it's not going to break orbit, but it just might get us to the city. Now, above that transmitter. Bringing you in. We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
There she is, the stranger. Otherwise known as, what people are speculating that that's Anna Bray, or Anna Bay, whatever you want to call her. Man, the activity reward screen as well, this is also something I miss, it's just seeing the loot at the end of the match, or strike, or whatever it is that you may be playing, just seeing the rewards that everyone gets at the end. I don't know, it's just a nice little satisfying thing. Just to see what everyone gets, you know. So yeah, something pretty simple, but it's a nice little thing to have. The black screens on this game, please. The music on Destiny has always been phenomenal. Especially the work the art team does as well is just insane. The tower.
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only place the Traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build. Now, we're counting every day it stands. And this tower is where the Guardians live.
And you get so many emotions when you play a game again for the first time in such a long time. Like, I remember which DLC was it? It was Crota's End. I remember the raid. When the raid launched, I didn't get to play it straight away because I was working at the time, and I remember seeing one of the guys. It was a warlock, and he had the chest piece for the warlock, or the raid armor chest piece, and I remember him stood up to the left. I'll show you when I spawned in the tower, but I'll show you the ledge he was stood on. And I remember just looking up at him and being like, I want that chest piece. That's the sort of stuff Destiny 2 doesn't really have anymore. It's just, cool items that you want with good perks on it, that are actually beneficial to your playstyle. We stood up here on this ledge just above this, over a little doorway that leads to the other side of the tower. We were stood up there. I remember it just like it was yesterday, actually. It's pretty crazy. Man, let's see what's in our postmaster real quick.
Your name?
Taken Shiver. I remember this emote. It's pretty funny, I'll show you it. Just because this was from acquiring the full armor set of the Taken armor. I've forgotten what that was though. Was it the April update when that was a thing? But I think it's a pretty hilarious emote. But yeah, the old tower, you got Erismorn, Shaxi Boy, you got the Quartermaster, the Crucible guy. Let's actually see what rolls on this palindrome this week. Let's see what it is. Steady Hand, Fast Draw, Quick Draw, Rescue Mag, Mulligan, Hammerforged, High Call, and Hidden Hand. Pretty trash, to be fair. But man, I remember every single week, this is the sort of stuff you used to look forward to. Weekly reset. Obviously, every single weekly reset, all of these rolls and these weapons would change. So I remember just going to all of the vendors, checking what they had. And yeah, just seeing what weapons they had on offer. Just you know. It was, so like this guy here, he has the King's Fall chest piece for his Warlock. He's got the Crota's End Warlock bond on there. That's... man. The memories are coming back right now.
We can help.
I miss this game. So much of me just wishes that Bungie carried on
Good luck.
adding to this game rather than making a new game. Don't get me wrong, I get why they did it. But man, I just miss this game so much. So much about it is amazing. So let's see what Zavala needs. Shadow Thief Strike. So these are just quests for later in game. See what we need to go see now. Sure, it's something to do with our spaceship. Or is it the Cryptarch? Then is it Banshee that we need to see? Can't remember. Oh yeah, so Banshee the Gunsmith, Arms Day, something that I wish Destiny 2 also had. I can't remember what day it is now. Was it like Wednesday or something? Do you know what? We're actually going to go with a hand cannon. Just because I miss hand cannons. But you used to do these field test weapons, get your reputation up with the Gunsmith. When you reach a certain level, you can place an order for a package. So what weapons has it actually got this week? Lumidia D is not too bad, actually. It's a pretty cool pulse rifle. The other ones are just pretty meh. Nothing too great. But man, again, just the memories of it coming back. So we're going to use this hand cannon. 6 rounds in a mag. Not the best, it's no Fate Bringer, but it'll do. Let's go to this other side. I miss the old tower as well. Really do. I remember spawning into the tower, running to this side of the map so you could see your spaceship flying and go down there into like the spaceship storage area, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it was pretty cool at the time. Something I definitely do miss. All these spaceships. Actually, what we can do is get ourselves a nice Sparrow, and do you know what? Which one shall we actually do? A Raid Sparrow? See, I never got these because that's when I stopped raiding as often as I would have liked to, but I would have liked to have gotten these, but never got around to it, unfortunately. We'll go with a Vault of Glass Sparrow, just for all time's sake. Sparrow Horn. Let's go with the Clown. Let's get a decent spaceship now, actually. Let's go with a raid spaceship as well. We're actually gonna. Oh, do you know what? We're gonna go old school. I'm gonna go with the easy mode Vault of Glass spaceship that you get. It's a pretty nice one, pretty plain and simple, but still something that I definitely want to have on. I'll quickly show you guys it. So this was from easy mode of Vault of Glass, and then the hard mode version had like a little stripe down it. This is the Sparrow that you get from Vault of Glass as well. Pretty nice, and it was definitely a hell of a lot better than everything else at the time. Can we pledge to a faction straight away? Let's see if we can.
What brings you here?
Yes, we can. So we'll pledge to Dead Orbit because I love Dead Orbit. Always have. Let's see what these rolls are like. See if we got any decent perks. Look kind of meh. But yeah, let's continue. So we'll try and get like another mission in as well in this episode. Hopefully the next episodes will be a little bit more action packed and just constantly doing missions, because I know this sort of stuff can get a little bit boring just to watch me run around a tower and collect stuff, but it's got to be done. Oh, this Titan, look at his helmet. That's the Iron Banner helmet, and it's got these Raid Strike specific gauntlets on from the Shield Brother Strike, which hopefully we'll end up getting to play that at one point. Can we grab bounties? Let's double check this real quick before we go down there, so we don't have to run back out. So you can only get Crucible ones, okay. I'm not playing Crucible. Not at level 2 anyway. Might have to do that when we get a little bit of a higher level. Look at all, people still play this game. Look, it's got the shader on that I used to always use as well. That helmet looks so cool with that shader. There's also, I think it was Bone Marrow for the King's Fall, one of the shaders from there that I used to use a lot, and that was also really nice. So return to the Cosmodrome and hunt for parts. So again, we got to actually go back to orbit this time. You can't just open up your destination screen and go to wherever you want. So again, that's something that Destiny 2 definitely does do better. You know, quality of life improvements. I'd say things that Destiny 2 definitely does have an edge over. Actually, what's all this stuff down here? We can't check it yet. Oh, it's a bummer. But anyway, restoration. Let's do this. Can we put it on a harder difficulty? No, you can't. So that's a vanilla thing. I remember you could have it on normal or hard when you was playing through the campaign for the first time. So it was, and it was hard. Like, it was really hard. I remember being under-leveled by about 2 or 3 levels, just getting absolutely wrecked, you know, by dregs and stuff. But when I ended up teaming up with my mate, we ended up playing through it together, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. And that's stuff that I'd like to see back in Destiny 2, is just being able to select a harder difficulty for a mission. You know, if you want to go through it for the first time, for example, you might get better loot, you might get more XP, maybe some materials, just things that make it a little bit more rewarding, if you want to actually make the experience harder for yourself. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So here we are, the Cosmodrome for the first time. So current objective. So how I can't summon my Sparrow yet because we've not actually got to that stage, and we can't double jump because I've not unlocked the ability. Yeah, this is the Cosmodrome. Really nice area, at least in my opinion. I love the Cosmodrome. It's one of my most favourite areas in the game. I remember just coming here to test out weapons, farm XP on weapons. I mean, there's been so many other things. I remember when we did the Blade of Crota, where one would spawn, I think it was like in a cave behind this building, or like down in a tunnel somewhere over there where you go down underground. Yeah, it was... See, all this stuff I can remember. Destiny 2, I can't really remember anything from launch, other than just playing the game.
They managed to restore an information hub here. Down in the tunnel.
Man, I miss hand cannons.
We should check it out.
Ooh, another white. Let's see. And it is higher in light level. Get in. What have we unlocked in our subclass? Let us see. So we've unlocked our double jump, which is a glide. Just a basic glide for now. I can hear a chest. Oh, there's one. So we'll go ahead and collect that. I'm sure there's another chest. Is it in here? Yeah, there it is. So, oh, there's another one. Wow, okay. That's pretty crazy. Let's see.
A map of the entire area.
Yeah, this is a map of the Cosmodrome here as well. Can't really
We really need to find some
interpret it properly, but
so we can jump to any planet or moon.
man,
Our only hope is where we found our ship. We have to go back.
but I remember being really scared for the first time going in here, because it's like pitch black and there's some like super high level like hive down there that are all mages. There's like 2 acolytes and a knight, if I remember correctly. I remember they just one tap you. If I was to go down there now, I'd be one tapped and I'd be dead. But I remember in the beta, people were trying to like kill them and see if they could try and do certain things. But again, that's just something that you had to be there to experience when the game launched at the time. I just miss how crispy hand cannons are, or were in this game. So this is the first gold chest we come across. So you can get some pretty,
Scanning for the warp drive.
not great loot, but it can level you up a little bit as you go through, which is also pretty nice. So I think this is our first boss that we get into down here. See if we can do it without dying. And jumps out of this wall areas. Get a couple of shots on him now before he spawns. Throw the grenade. It's probably going to run out of that straight away. There you go. Oh, that damage drop off though. A good old white hand cannon. Probably should try and get closer, to be fair. Just so we get more damage per shot. Try and use this shotgun on him a bit. See, this is the sort of stuff Destiny 2 needs. Like, you know, if I had a rocket launcher on as well right now, I could deal some serious damage. Just makes the boss fights a little bit less tedious rather than just sat pegging them with a primary 24/7. You know, like this. Because that's all I'd be able to do in Destiny 2 unless I had power. Let's see. That should be him dead. There we go. Got our first engram. Ether seeds in LS drive.
And we got a warp drive.
But man, this is where, if you don't know where this is where we came for the first mission. We came out this way. The spaceship was here, and we killed that captain and those other couple of enemies here. Just to, you know, put it in case you were wondering as to where we are. And this emote is just something else. Radiance. So we've almost got our super for our subclass skill tree as well. Again, that's another thing. Having subclass skill trees was, granted, it was a pretty, just out of convenience. I get why Bungie did it. It makes it easier for, you know, beginners, maybe people who aren't too used to having to select perks and build up a skill tree themselves. But in all honesty, Destiny, it's not exactly that in depth. I mean, so for one, like, column or whatever, you can select one of these out of the three. It's not exactly that hard. You look at the stats. What does it give you? Okay, so I don't want any agility, so I've got armor and recovery, right? So I'd probably go with that one. And then you just look through, read what the perks give you, and say, oh, you know, I don't mind Radiant Will. It increases the duration of my super. That's pretty decent. I'll have that on. Or whatever. Something, you know, you might want to have Viking Funeral, Touch of Flame. You might want to go Gift of the Sun with Radiant Will. You might want Angel of Light with Sunburst. You know, it's just, it allows you to change up the subclass to your playstyle. That's what I miss in Destiny 2. I just think they should have added more options onto the subclasses we had in Destiny 1. For example, you know, you could have placed a trip mine grenade on here. You could have put a thermite grenade on the Sunsinger as well. Just put different things on the subclasses. Just adds variety, adds more build options, just makes the game a little bit more interesting. So let's have a look at some of these weapons. Do you know what? We'll try to use different stuff. If we get something that's of our light level or better light level, we'll use it. Like I said, just to try and increase the variety of what we're actually doing in the video. So let's see.
What are you looking for, Warlock?
Our first engram. We got green boots. Let's go. Can't equip these yet got to be level 4, unfortunately.
I don't suppose you speak.
So when do you get bounties then? I can't even remember. Is it level 4 or 5?
Yes?
So yeah, it's not got any yet. It's pretty crazy.
I'm not mad. The
Good old Shaxy boy. Let's see.
Prepare for a new fight. Well done.
Is that that? So all we need to talk to. So the Dark Within and the Warm Mind. So we'll probably do these missions as well this episode, just because. I shouldn't take too long. But it's actually quite annoying having to go to orbit just to go to where you want to go. That is actually probably one of the best changes going into Destiny 2 actually, now that I think about it. So that's level 3, it's level 4, let's do this one first. Just so we don't get absolutely farmed. Makes it a little bit easier, I suppose. You see, I miss the old, just how the armor looks and the old characters. Like, why can't we have some legendary chess pieces like this, similar to this in design, in Destiny 2 for Warlocks as well?
Guard on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something.
No, I think it was one of the Law or Grimoire cards that says that the length of the, the robe on the Warlock or whatever it is, it shows how much, knowledge or experience the Warlock has, whatever, but it is what it is.
Okay, the Skywatch is
And this
just on the
reminds me of Red Death,
and it's
but
surrounded
an
by-
AR version.
Well, I'm ready if you are.
So where do we have to go? All the way over there, okay. The annoying thing about this is we can't pull out a Sparrow at the moment. You shoot me for fellow Warlock.
You know, this place must have been amazing before the collapse. Thousands of humans boarding the.
Remember there was a
ships.
ghost shell down there? A ghost fragment that you could collect? I just love this area, dude. I wish I could still go to this area. Ooh, public event. Now these were a very popular thing
That's the Skywatch.
in this game. I remember there was a website, I forgot what it's called. Was it just like Destiny Public Event Tracker.com? I can't even remember it, but it used to track when the public events were and weren't going to start, like, or if it was possible for one to be able to start. But public events were just, not something that you farmed 24/7 like in Destiny 2. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I'm just get a bit of XP, just try and mess around in it.
Fallen skiff incoming.
So we just got this. I'll put that on. Why not? Different helmet. So what we'll probably do is we'll do this public event and get this mission done, and I'll probably have to end up being it for this episode. I don't want to keep it too long, as it's already, what, nearly like 40 minutes or something probably. But I really do miss public events. Oh god, these are level 4. This is going to be... That's him dead. That's that. So that's another one done. So what did we just get that time? We just get something? No? Probably was just ether seeds that we got, right? Where's the next one spawning? Here it is. Guy on his Sparrow. Help me do this public event, bro. I'm under-leveled. It's just the Reaver captains that are hard. Almost, there we go, we're level 4, so it's not too bad. Save me! There we go. Event complete. Now, there's no chest or anything, it just gives you a loot straight out. Gold tier achieved. And that is a Destiny 1 public event. That's as simple as it gets. No fancy boss spawns at the end, or you don't have to defend the glimmer pile or whatever. That's just it. Don't get me wrong, I do like public events in Destiny 2. I like what they did to them, made them a little bit more harder. Added, you know, the heroic activations to them and stuff. So it's pretty interesting, but I don't know. I like them being a little bit more spontaneous, where you just randomly turn up on one, rather than just being able to actively farm them 24/7. Just makes the experience a little bit more natural. So let's get it.
We're in. This was one of Skywatch's old array stations. A link to the lunar colonies.
Now, this mission, for the first time,
Dead end.
was pretty scary.
I can get it open.
I remember just seeing all this, like, hive yucky stuff on the floor, and being like, what on earth is on the other side of this door? Like, what's, you know, what's locked away behind it?
Anybody getting in or out.
You know, like I said, didn't want anyone getting in or out. And then you see all this, and it's just like, what the frick is going on? But again, this is the first time you see the hive, which is pretty cool. Again, just pitch black room, scary. Try and lock that stairway off. Oh, you're getting overwhelmed with it. There you go. So we burnt most of those guys away with our grenade. Let's see if we got any more. We can equip them boots. That's pretty cool. What have we unlocked in here? So the super and the melee ability now we've got. So hopefully next, you know, episode we'll be able to actually use our super. Look how much super energy we're getting. It's crazy. Per kill. Get such a big chunk.
There's a wizard here. You have to kill it.
So that guy? There he is. And that's that. That on hard difficulty, the first ever time playing through it, when, you know, all the enemies like level 6, was pretty crazy. And here's the second golden chest. In the Cosmodrome, we've got a rocket launcher, our first heavy weapon. So we've got a shotgun and a rocket launcher. That's what I like to see. And we just wait for the mission to end. But like I said, I'm really enjoying playing through this again. Just experiencing everything again for the first time. Just going through and just appreciating what the game had to offer at the time. I forgot when this game first came out. Was it 2014? If I remember correctly. Or was it 2013? In September? Can't even remember. But it was a long time ago anyway. And yeah, I really do genuinely miss this game. It's definitely nice to be back playing it. Let's see. There's just that one other mission. So actually, I won't bother doing that mission in this episode. We'll save that for next time, just because this video is starting to get a little bit on the long side. As always, if you did make it this far, thank you so much for watching, guys. It means a lot to me. Have an awesome rest of your day, as always. Until next time, peace.